welcome back to my channel. So I am super excited about this video because this video I'll be doing a look using the Tinkerbell palette from Colourpop with the Super Shock shadows. Now I have not opened these items. The packaging alone, it is so pretty in person. I am not the one that normally keeps packaging in boxes, but I'm definitely gonna keep this packaging. It has like this glitter raised box, and it's like so pretty. I'm not sure if you guys can see how reflective it is. It's like so pretty. And then this is what the back looks like. It's like this packaging is like to die for. And I used to love Tinkerbell when I was younger. And this is the Super Shock Shadow packaging. Like I said, I haven't opened anything yet. We're going to open it today. We're going to use it. And then I also bought the 3 quads. I think it was the deep end, I believe, which were these 3. I think I paid $20 for these 3. This is what they look like. They are extremely small, but the only thing I do like, they're not small enough where a brush can't go in down in the pan, but they are small enough where if you're not sure on what looks you want to come up with a bigger eyeshadow palette with 16 to 20 shades, I think these are perfect little palettes if you want to kind of dig into color but don't know what to do. You have 4 colors like within your reach that actually goes together. So I do like that about these. And then I have which one is this? The Secret Life of Scorpio, which is this beautiful mauve purplish. Definitely love this color scheme of it. And then I have the Tender Loving Cancer, my purples. I like that. These are some nice little palettes. And I like the packaging as well. It's like a little sturdy plastic packaging. And then, of course, my fave. Because I'm a Pisces, I'm a green baby, teal baby, turquoise baby. But I do like this color scheme. So I'll definitely be using these on camera for you guys. Now, the star of the show behind all of this is the Tinkerbell collection. When I first saw that they were releasing it, I know I said I was going to go on a no buy, low buy, and all of that. But when I saw the Tinkerbell collection, I had to have it. At least the eyeshadow palette. But I went ahead and picked up the Super Shock. I get tongue twisted every time I say that, because I think I'll be talking so fast I need to slow down. Maybe I can get it out right. Okay, so the Super Shock shadows. So let me open up the items, because I have not, like I said, I have not seen these items. I was trying to wait till I get on film with you guys to show you. The packaging is like so, look at this packaging. If you all purchase this, it's so pretty in person. The pictures online does not do it any justice. I'm not sure if you all can see how pretty and sparkly. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but look at this green. Let's do some swatches. I like this green. That's the green. This is in the shade Me and These Eyes. I can't even see this. I need my bifocals on. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I can't read that. That's embarrassing. Straight On Till Morning. That's this shade. Straight On Till Morning. That is so pretty. Look at it. Then this one is Fly to Your Heart. Another beautiful shade. This is more like a topper. It's more like a topper shade, which is really pretty as well. But I like that green. I'm living for that green. And this is more of a mauve shade. And this one is in Never Grow Up. And it's a mauve type Super Shock shadow. Ooh, I like this one now. That one's real buttery and creamy. So those are the 3 Super Shock Shadows from the collection, the Tinkerbell collection. Again, I'm definitely going to be keeping the packaging, but these are the 3 that came in the collection. And I only bought the Super Shock Shadow set along with the eyeshadow palette. I didn't purchase anything else from the collection, but these Super Shock Shadows are absolutely beautiful. I love that green. On to the palette. And I'm sorry if this video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but I'm over here obsessing over this palette. The packaging, rather. This is what it looks like outside of the box. Mirrors the actual carton that it comes in. And it's a sprinkle a little magic. I love this packaging. Gosh, all this glitter. The details on this packaging is like to die for. Colourpop did it with this packaging. It's so pretty. Tinkerbell. This is what it looks like. The packaging, for some reason, feels a little heavier than the normal package. I don't know if it's this mirror. That's probably what it is. It's mirror in here. And this is what it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm blinding you with this mirror. But this is the eyeshadow palette's color scheme. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? I've never really just done swatches. I like swatches. I'm trying to determine if I should do swatches. No, let's just go in with a look. So let's wipe these Super Shock Shadow swatches off. Okay, so we got to figure out what we're going to come up with. My eyes are already primed. And I primed with my Kevin Aquan concealer. And I'm just trying to make sure the base is still smooth. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we can get this look started. That packaging is like so pretty, like so pretty. I don't even know what I want to do today. I don't know what I want to do, but we're going to try to figure out. I've seen a lot of green looks, or maybe I don't know. Let's go with it. How about that? Let's see what we can come up with. So we're going to start out with our Morphe 433 brush. Let's go ahead in with the shade. Let's do a little bit different. I'm sorry. Let's go in with the Morphe 535, and it's this fluffy brush. Because I'm looking at this palette trying to figure out what do I want to come up with. And I am not sure. But we're going to wing this thing out. Let's do the lighter pink shade, the first shade in the palette. And we're going to stick this shade all over this area below the brow bone. Let's see. And that's in the shade Second Star. Because it's more of a muted, like, taupey, rose shade. But it's really, really light. And I'm just stamping it right below the brow bone area into my transition. Right down below my transition area. And I'm just packing it just to make sure I have that coverage when I start building the other shades in. So now I'm just going to blend a little bit and then blend in circular motions. Let's do the same thing for this eye. So pretty. I like that. You can't really see it, but I can see it from where I am because it's so light. So we're going to go in now with the shade Big Magic, which is the third shade. on the top row and do the same thing we did with the first shade to kind of deepen up just a little bit. We're going to go more towards in the crease area with this one. And then blend in circular motions. And then we're just going to blend a little bit. That's pretty. And I'm just blending a little bit more into this crease area before we start packing any of the other colors on. And we're just gonna blend. I'm not gonna add any more product. I'm just gonna blend out both shades together. Okay, so I'm liking this mauve, muted, light, whatever color that shade is. I like it in the area that I placed it in. So now we're going to go in with the Morphe 433 brush. And I think I'm going to go in with the shade Awake, which is this deep tealish, greenish, deep green shade. And then we're going to pop that into our outer V area. I'm just packing it on my Morphe 433 brush. We're just going to lightly pack right in the outer V. And you all know I like to pack it first before I start blending. And I'm just still packing right in and out of V. Now we're going to go in and try to start blending just a little bit. And I'm doing this really lightly. Like real light. And we're going to go slowly up into the crease just a little bit. And I like to lift my eye when I'm doing that, so I can kind of see where the shadow is going. Because when I close it, it's not there. I can't really see. So I add a little bit more, really lightly. And I add it on the tip of the brush this time so I can actually know where I'm placing the additional shadow that I just added to the brush. And I'm lightly, again, blending up into my crease really lightly because I don't want to take over my crease area. So let's do the same thing for the other eye. Pack. And I know I'm just stamping it all off of the brush as much as I can. Then the tip of the brush and start lightly blending. Lightly blend. Like I said, I have to lift my eye so I can kind of control the shadow. Okay, so I'm liking this so far. It's coming together. I like these colors, how they're blending together so far. So I'm taking a little bit more and just packing it back into the outer V. And as you can see, I'm lightly and softly building up my shadow instead of placing it all on there at one time. That way I can control it and blend it without having a mess on my eyelid. And I'm just lightly packing more of the shade onto my lid. Okay, so now we need to go in with a more fluffier type brush, but not a wide open fluff. More like I don't want anything that big though. Let's do this Profusion brush. This is just a regular Profusion brush. It doesn't have a number or anything on it, so it's not in their single collection. It came in an actual brush and a palette, but this is what it looks like. Just a little fluffy brush. So I'm going to take this and start blending out the crease area so we can get that harshness out on the crease and the edges. And I'm lightly blending, not applying a whole lot of pressure. And then we just blend the crease area in circular motions. Okay, let's blend this a little bit more. And I feel like the other eye has a little more product than this eye has more product than the other eye. I don't know why. So we're going to take this brush and dip it back in the same shade. And just, since it's a fluffy brush, pack a little bit more on this lower lash line leading up into the outer V. And I'm not going to the crease with it, because I just want to make sure it's intense, mainly in this outer V portion and the lower lash line. Not the lower lash line, the eyelash line. And then we're lightly blending. And you can still see how the pigmentation is still there because I built it back up. So now we're going to go back in with the 535, and we'll go back in with these two shades together. And we're going to place back up here to make sure we didn't lose it before we start applying these shimmers. And I'm just packing it. And I like that this 9-pan palette, by the way, are not your typical small pans that they normally give you. And I'm blending. Now we're going to just blend those two shades together. And I'm sorry if this is a super long video, but it's the weekend. I don't have to rush. And I'm just enjoying planning makeup on this Sunday evening. And I hope y'all enjoying this long video as well. So I'm just going to continue blending. Okay. All right, I like that. I think it's coming together well. But now I want to go with another fluffier brush to kind of place a little bit more of that, and I don't want to use that same brush. I want to use a more fluffier. Let's try this Jaclyn Hill's JH32 brush by Morphe. And let's go in with the shade Sleep. This lime green. I don't know what I'm coming up with, but we're gonna hope it comes together. And this is a pointed fluffy brush, so we're just gonna apply that right in the crease area. And I'm putting it right in the crease area and blend in those circular motions. I'm actually liking that so far. Okay, same thing for this eye. That's actually coming together nicely. Do the same thing again. Kind of going in the crease, the shape of the crease. And then circular motions. I like. Okay, the same thing for this eye. Ooh. So I kind of lost a little bit of awake, but we're going to place it back. But I do like how this green is looking with the rest of these shades. I do like that though. Okay, so now we're about to start placing some of these shimmers. So I'm just gonna kind of shape it to this V area. And we're gonna go back in and place that deeper shade back in. Just wanna make sure it's connected. So I'm just going in like a V shape, so it's still blended well. This is like pretty though. I'm liking how it's coming together. So now we're gonna go back in with this Profusion brush. We're gonna stick some more weight back on here. And we're gonna just blend and lightly blend. Same thing for the other eye, because I want to put that intensity back into this outer V area. That is coming together so beautiful. So I'm going back in with this fluffy brush by Morphe. I did not add any more product. I'm just blending out what's already there. That's coming together so nice. Now I want to go in with this BH. This is not a BH. This is a the Balm flat eyeshadow brush. It's more of a fiber brush. I'm going to apply some, what do we want to do? Let's go in with, I don't know. You know what? Let's go with the shade Place Between. That shade. And we're going to place it on the area where there's no eyeshadow with this brush. And I did not apply any base booster for this eye look, but we'll see if we need to add it. Let's try my finger. And let's go to the other eye right quick. And we're going to place it. This is a nice shade though. Okay, finger. That is pretty. I like the way it's coming together. Like so pretty. But what I do want to do, I want to make sure this shade is in my crease, like up in my crease. So we're going to take this Profusion ES6 brush, a little pencil brush. I'm going to take that same shade and we're going to drag it right up in the crease. That is coming together like so beautifully. It looks so beautifully. So let's go in with, let me use this same brush with the same shade again. Let's kind of top it. What I just did with my finger, let's top it to make sure we got the payoff we want on the lid. This is a beautiful palette though. It's so pretty. Okay, so now let's do, because this is not done yet. So let's go in with the shade Neverland, which is this shade here. I want to pop this shade right into the outer V with this shade I just placed on my lid. I'm going to use the same brush, the same Profusion brush, and just blend it. And I know I'm losing that deep shade, but we're going to add a little bit more back into it because I don't want to lose it completely. Because you can tell it's there, but I don't want it all the way gone where you can't see it. I'm just blending the edges. So let's go in now with Awake, that deep shade we used at the beginning in the outer V, and place a little bit more back on. We're going to lightly shade. Just a bit of little definition back into it. I am feeling this look. So now we're going to take the BH Cosmetics fiber brush, and it just looks like this, just a little fiber brush, and blend out these edges lightly so there won't be any harsh lines, and we can finish up this eye look. And I like these brushes because it really diffuses these harsh lines. Okay, I'm liking this. So let's try a super shock shadow. We're more on this mauve side, so I think I'm gonna try to, let's use this shade. Oh, my bifocals. Fly to Your Heart. Since it's more like a topper, we're gonna go ahead and pop some of that on top of the lid and see how it does. Didn't really do a whole lot, did it? I see a slight difference, but not a whole lot, so not sure what that really did. It didn't really do anything. But we're gonna keep it going and do the same thing we did on the other eye. It gives it a little more shimmer, but not a whole lot. Because it's like a thin, sparkly topper. I'm loving how it's coming together. It's like so pretty. Now we're going to go back in one last time with this Profusion brush that we used. The ES6. And top it back with a little more of this shade here. I just want to make sure that shade doesn't go anywhere. Okay. There. That's pretty. Okay. Okay, I know that took more than usual, but I'm still liking how the shades are coming together, like beautifully. And I'm just blending these edges. I like this. So maybe we'll apply some other shades, hopefully on the lower lash line. I'm just cleaning up my eye area so I can apply my base and the rest of my face. And then we'll finish the lower lash line. And I'm just cleaning all this extra product on my face. Let's see. So we're going to just go back in with this Morphe 433. I'm not adding any more product. I just feel like it's not blended like I want it to be blended with this green shade. And I always can tell if it doesn't look right if I clean it up to my liking, rather. That's a little bit better. So let's add a little bit more here. That's on the brush because we're not adding more product. I'm sorry it's taking so long. But I just want to make sure it comes together. Because I don't like going off camera doing stuff that you all don't see and then the look doesn't come out the way my finished look came out. Because all the steps were not included. when I follow YouTubers and stuff like that, when I first started doing makeup, I was confused and did not know why a lot of my looks didn't come out right, because I felt like steps were not in the video, such as these steps I'm doing now, like the finishing touches, and then mine looked horrible. So I try to keep all of my steps in. Well, I have to, because I don't know how to edit. I guess that's a no-brainer. Okay, I like that. So let's zoom you guys in. So this is what I have come up with so far using the palette. And I've seen a lot of limey greenies. I didn't want to go that route with the look today. Maybe in another video, but we're definitely going to use some of these other shades in our lower lash line when we come back. So that is what the eyeshadow look I came up with today. So I'm going to head off camera, finish my face, and I'll be back, and we'll finish my lower lash line. See you guys in a bit. Okay, so welcome back. This is the final eye look. My face is done. My base, everything is done. I got a real good glow going on today. I just been over here like just experimenting. I mean, like really experimenting. For this highlighter, I put some liquid highlighter up under my foundation. So I think that's what it was. But I like it today. I don't have anywhere to go. But for the eyes, I did not apply any more on my lid. But I did go in with this last shade, the mauve muted shade. And I did pack it with this same Morphe 535 brush. I packed it all over this area, so you can see where you can actually see it, where it transitions in with this green shade. So I did do that. I didn't do anything else to the lid. So now we're going to go ahead together and do our lower lash line. For my lips today, I used my Colourpop, and I think this is the I don't know which one, the Lush Love, I think, Lush Life, Lush something. This gloss. What is going on with me? And then I use my MAC lip liner in Nightingale, which is one of my favorite lip liners. So we're going to finish this lower lash line together. So I did apply my eyeliner already to my lower lash line, and I applied this Sephora eyeliner in, I'm trying to find the shade. I don't see the shade. Fairy Tale, which is this green. I popped it on my lower lash line because I felt like it was going with what I have going on now. How about that? So now we're going to do our lower lash line. So I'm trying to find a brush. I should have had this together before I even got back on camera, but it happens. So we're going to keep pushing until I find this brush. Okay, so we're going to take this little Colourpop brush. I actually got this from my cousin that day I went to her house. It's a little Colourpop flat shader brush. And it's the E29 brush. And this is what it looks like. So we're going to use this to do our lower lash line. So since our actual lids have a lot of these bold colors, let's try to see if we brighten up this lower lash line. What will it look like? I don't know, but we'll see. So I want to go in with, let's do the shade Tink, which is this beautiful green shade here, like shimmer. We're going to apply that on this brush. And then apply it right. I like to, when I do the lower lash line, I like to pack it like right on that lower lash line. I like to pack my shadows when I do that. We're going to pack it all the way across. We're going to pack it on the other eye. And I'm not blending, I'm just packing. And I'm just double coating it to make sure it's on that lower lash line. This is a really pretty lime shadow. So now we're going to go in with this. We're going to use the same brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Pixie Dust, which is the middle shade, and it's more of a lighter than Tink. And we're going to apply that on the other side of the brush and apply it right in the close to the inner corner and drag it towards the other shade. And again, we're just packing. That's like really brightening the eye look up, and I like it. The same thing for this eye. It's coming together well. Let's see. A little bit more. I'm liking that. It's so pretty. So now I'm going to clean that off. So now I think I want to go in with the smaller fluffy brush. Trying to find one. Let's take the Colourpop E9. It's a little small pencil brush. I think I want to pop this gold shade right in the center of my inner corner. I think I want to try this shade. Let's see what that do. I don't know. Is this a glitter shade? No. Okay. Okay, let's pop it right in the inner corner. And I like to go in circular motions to blend it right there in that center area. Oh, that's pretty like that. I like it. Blend it a little more. That actually brings it out. Okay, something for this eye. This is like so pretty. I'm liking it. Let's apply a little bit more. Just stamp this time. Right there in the inner corner. I should have put some lashes on this look, but I still like it. It's still cute. That is like so pretty together. I like the way this look. This has come together with these eyes. So lastly, I'm going to take this mascara, and when I do my lower lash line, I still like to place mascara on my bottom lash line so it can pop out the lash line area. So I'm going to use this, and I don't do this. I just lightly feather across my lower lashes. There it is. So I have to be quiet now. I gotta screw this little area up. I'm going to get it off. You know what? I'm going to keep going. Look at that. Next eye. Be quiet. I can't do this and talk. Okay. So that is that. Let me check out these Super Shock shadows again and see if I want to pop a little bit more of this on there to kind of keep it going. Let's see what I can do. I think I want to try, because I'm loving this eye look though. I really am. This is so pretty. Should I take this and top it? Why not? Let's take this pencil brush and see if we can top this mauve shade on top of the shade we already used. Like, it's like on a mauve. Oh yeah, that looks better though. It gives a little more pop. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm just coating it again. Oh yeah, that's making a huge difference. Yeah, I like that. Let's do a finger. This is like so pretty. I like the way this look has come together. So now I'm going to zoom you guys back out and we're going to set the rest of the face. Let's see. My Milani. I think sit way back when I do this. I know it's a lot of pumps, but then I'll take my sponge, spray about 2 pumps or so to get this line from here, and set everything else. I feel like with my gloss. Bear with me. Let's apply a little bit more of my gloss. I love this look. I love the eye look. I like this palette. I really like this palette. Like I said, I went towards a different type of eye look because most of the looks I saw, everybody was using these greens and popping their eyes out. So I want to kind of go a more different look with it. And I do like the look that I came up with. It is a bit different, but I like it. I can't describe it, but it is so pretty to me. It is so pretty. I like the way it turned out. I like how the colors came together in this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. And I hope you guys like the way everything came together in this eye look. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Like I said, these are the only items I purchased. I love this palette. I love the color scheme. I love the way the formula of the shadows worked. It didn't give me any issues today. And I love the eye look I came up with. If you guys, like I said, if you have received this palette or plan on getting it, if you've done anything with it, let me know your thoughts on it, the items that you've purchased. Let me know how you feel about it. And if you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of my YouTube family. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.